the most amazing Reema Kagti, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, the versatile Mr. Farhan Akhtar. Welcome, welcome. Yes. So, as I said, welcome to the grand opening of this iconic place. Reema Kagti, Zordar Taliyan, Mr. Farhan Akhtar. Sanjay sir, please, kindly do the honors. Kindly take the center stage, of course. Ajay sir, we'll start with you. First of all our friends from the media, they are here. We have these superstars here at this grand launch. So what do you have to say to all the people who've come to attend this grand event here?
Afternoon, everyone. Nothing excites me more than seeing a cinema full, although it's not completely full just now, and an opening of a new property, this iconic property. So first of all, thank you everyone for taking the time out. Sanjay ji, thank you for your support. आपने property दी और तभी हम उसको बना पाए. Single screen iconic cinema था उसको हमने 3 screens बना दिया. शुरू से आदत है multiplex बनाने की, तो old habits die hard. But बहुत ही iconic property है और really proud to be associated. So thank you very much. Thanks Zoya for being here, Reema, Farhan, because you guys have made the opening special. And, this cinema is, I thought, because of its location and everything, it's in Bombay, Juhu. I wanted this to be a tribute to the Hindi film industry. It's going to be showing a lot of festivals, retrospective festivals, and I'm so happy that you guys have agreed to show your fabulous bouquet of films. And it's going to start on the 7th, and I'm really excited about it. It's going to show new movies as well. Right. But at the same time, I think that's what I've told the boys, that we'll always have festivals here, maybe 2 shows, 1 auditorium or 2, so that it brings back people. These movies are available everywhere, but yet to see them on the big screen, I think it's very exciting. And even the response that we've got for so many movies of yours, that we want to see it back on the big screen. Right. Really excited about that. So that's going to be the USP of the cinema.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing that. Mr. Gupta, over to you. Talking about this partnership with PVR Inox Limited and Lido, coming together. This is going to be out of the world. Talk to us about that.
Hi. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. So we are into this single screen business since 45, 50 years. And I have 3 theaters in Bombay. Lido was always close to our heart. And to be associated with a partner like PVR is like a feather on the cap, like nothing better than this. And what I could think or imagine, he's done beyond that. So it's a privilege to be a part of PVR family.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Zoya, coming to you, completing 15 years in the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, ek baar zordar taaliyan ho jaye for this wonderful, wonderful filmmaker. We are here to celebrate this iconic theater. At the same time, your journey, what do you have to say?
It's very exciting. This theatre was a single screen, and Farhan and me were in a school down the road. So we crossed this theatre in and out every day. And to actually be here and be a filmmaker for the last 15 years, it's almost surreal. Today is also 9 years of Dil Dhadakne Do. And I want to thank Mr. Gupta and Mr. Bijli for giving us the best birthday gift, which is playing our films back on the screen. It really takes something to actually develop a space and to be able to play films that have happened, to put festival films out, and to keep the culture of cinema going. We are the capital of the film industry here, and to be able for them to enable this and to keep the youth that's coming to be able to watch older films that maybe have been before their time on the big screen is a real gift. So I want to thank the two of them.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Reema, moving on to you. You know, talking about this maverick filmmaker here and this journey that we are all set to celebrate with this amazing film festival. Your thoughts on that?
Well, I think, I think that Zoya has been, one of the defining voices of modern Hindi cinema. And what makes her, I think, so special to me is, whatever she's doing, whatever the idea or the genre is, her take on it, and she reads a lot, keeps herself informed, is constantly searching, and then uses all of that and her mind in her work, and I think that's what sets her apart.
Right. Thank you so much. Farhan, this one's for you. Please बताइए थोड़ा सा यहाँ जोया को celebrate कर रहे हैं, उनकी जो पूरी journey है 15 साल की, इसको celebrate कर रहे हैं. In fact, 15th year है, luck by chance का भी. So अब इस वक्त क्या लग रहा है?
Good afternoon. पहले तो मैं before I answer your question, I want to quickly say a couple of thank yous. I'd like to say thank you to Ajay for really being a torchbearer when it comes to encouraging people to come into theatres, making it a pleasurable experience, making it a comfortable experience, something that's memorable, it's time well spent, money well spent, and you really, Ajay, have been doing a great job with it for years now. हमारी मुलाकात हुई थी during the pandemic, if you remember. We met on some island in Maldives or something somewhere, and we were talking, यार लोग आएंगे वापस theatre में, सबको आदत लग गई है TV पे film देखने की, and it's so heartening to see that in what numbers people have come back to a theatre, because this is something that I think Indian people culturally just enjoy. Coming to a movie theatre, sitting with strangers, experiencing something together. And again, just Ajay, PVR, you, all of your entire team, you're doing an incredible job. Sanjay ji, aapne kaha this theatre is very close to your heart. It was very close to our school. So we are very thankful for that. I've seen, I saw Gandhi here. I saw Riki Tiki Tavi here. So some very interesting films our school brought us to see. So I have very fond memories of this place, and it's very nice and very nostalgic to be back here. And now to answer your question, I'm very happy that Zoya has taken so much inspiration from her younger brother over the last. बस यही कहने के लिए मैं था. Thank you. No, I completely agree with Reema that Zoya is a very distinct voice in today's landscape of filmmakers. She has her own style. She has her own way of writing, of directing, of presenting a film, which is very unique to her. And honestly, as a collaborator, as a producer, as her brother, and as somebody who's a flag bearer for her wherever she goes, I couldn't be happier or prouder.
Thank you so much.
I also want to say that there's someone missing here without whom this journey wouldn't have started. And that's Ritesh Sidhwani. He couldn't be here today, but he's really backed every crazy idea we've had, and with full gusto. And I miss him here right now, and I want to thank him as Farhan and Reema, without whom I wouldn't have these movies. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Ajay sir, the next question is for you. If you were to talk to us about this property, the iconic property, it's like legacy of Indian cinema, you're taking it forward. Why Lido? Why did you say that I want to revamp this particular property?
I think because हर तरह के cinemas opportunities India में भी available है. Still we have 5,000 single screens, and those single screens have got 1,000 seats each. So that's a lot of capacity there. And plus you have modern day malls and shopping centers, सब कुछ आ रहा है. So I'm not hung up कि it has to be a shopping center, it has to be a mall, it has to be, अगर location अच्छी है, cinema iconic है, or agar opportunity milti hai, we get that opportunity, and the demographic is there to watch movies in that place, and you can create something different. Like in this particular cinema, we've only got 326 seats. But when I first saw the layout, the legroom seat width was very less. It was about 1100 millimeter by 550 millimeter. Then I spoke to Sanjay ji and I said, okay, let's do 1500 millimeter and 750 millimeter width and 1500. So, and I have a swivel table and all, so that it can become slightly different to all other cinemas. There are a lot of cinemas here. Andheri mein hai, do Warsaw mein hai, our own Juhu is right here. And this doesn't have anything other than the cinema to attract people. It doesn't have, food or shopping or anything like that. It's standalone. So standalone, I wanted to make it very unique. Right. And so that's what it is. So hopefully people will like it. So it's not just the content, which will be, obviously that's the main driver to get people in. But at the same time, मुझे लग रहा था कि अगर हम seats, carpets, decor, art decor, bring that little nostalgia back. So, perhaps people will like it. So I'm hoping people like it.
Right. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but यहाँ पे मैं सुन रहा था कोई बोल रहा था बड़ा comfortable है. तो अब हमको पता लग गया कैसे ये सब बहुत comfortable है. So are we like planning? Are there like plans to develop this particular property as an art and cultural hub for the entertainment industry?
Why not? But jagah nahi hai. If I had more space, there was somebody who wanted me to do something called Movieseum, like bring posters and lots of things. But jagah nahi hai. We only have space for 3 screens and enough space for the foyer areas and car parking, because all the old Cinematograph Act and building bylaws and NBC code had to be followed. But other than that, through content, I can do that. Right. Through movies like the festival that we're doing now. We played Manthan last week, not here, but somewhere else. So all these old films are coming back, and people are enjoying the festivals. As Farhan said, the habit of people to go out and watch movies on the big screen is not going to go away anywhere. Of course, we had a body blow during COVID. So काफी कुछ हुआ, काफी disruption हुई. But at the same time, I think it's like Zomato or having a kitchen at home. But at the same time, people are not that straight-jacketed that they only do one thing. घर पे भी देखेंगे जब देखना होगा TV shows, और movie भी देखेंगे 8 हफ्ते के बाद. But बाहर भी जाएंगे. So that's where we fit in. That if they want to go out, it must be an incredible experience. But this, I can't get it home. That's all we are doing. Yeah.
Talking about incredible experience.
Can I just quickly add something, because I think this is very important when you are asking him about why Lido. The thing is that whenever at least in our country, there is no concept of finding a street address or telling somebody a road name. वो कभी होता ही नहीं. तो आप हमेशा landmark पकड़ते हो. तो ये एरिया का लैंडमार्क लीडो है. तो आपको किसी को बोलना यहाँ पर आना, अब लीडो जानते हो, उससे 2 बिल्डिंग आगे राइट पे आप जाके टर्न कर लो. सो लीडो इज अ लैंडमार्क. सो एनीबडी हु नोज अबाउट दिस एरिया ऑफ जुहू knows why Lido is.
Thank you so much, sir.
In fact,
Please.
Javed uncle few months back in Saregama had said कि एक थिएटर हुआ करता था Lido. मैं वहाँ से गुजरता था, फिर वो डायरेक्टर मुझे लेके हम लोग स्टोरी सुनने जाते थे.
So you inspiration, sir, वहीं से तो नहीं आ रही थी?
Absolutely.
है ना? Please tell us about your journey with Lido, because ये बड़े दिल के खास करीब है आपके, मैंने सुना है.
So this is the third life of Lido. So we've catered to 50s, 60s, 70s era. Then 80, my father purchased. We had 80s, 90s played. We shut down in 94, and now with the help of PVR, this is the third life, which is as per the new generation. So let's hope.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Zoya, I have another question for you. Talking about this 15-year journey, और कैसे एक के बाद एक blockbusters आपने दिए हैं. When you look back at this journey of yours, what is that one thing इस वक्त जो ज़हन में आती है कि वाओ ये हुआ है या ये हुआ है?
I mean, the first thing is that I wanted to be a filmmaker and I made a movie. I think that's awesome. And today I'm still making movies, and that's awesome. So I still have a job. So I'm very grateful. I love what I do. I love cinema. And this industry is just, it's got all my heart, this industry. So, I mean, I don't want to be anywhere else. This is my home. So I'm very happy to be here.
And when your movies are showing, we don't want to be anywhere else. We want to be here at PVR Inox. Reema, this one's for you. Please tell me, you worked with her for quite some time now. What is that one thing? We often say कि ये picture अलग है. थोड़ी अलग बनाई गई है, हटके है. These are the words that we kind of use every now and then. What is that one thing about Zoya's storytelling or direction that actually, you know, sets it apart from everything else, everybody else's work?
Actually, I think I already told you that in what I said the last time. I think it's take, you know, because, 10 directors can do the same story.
Right.
But it's Zoya's take on it. I think that makes it different.
Right. You know, talking about 10 directors doing a similar kind of stuff, I believe when the both of you had started long time back, there was this short story that you guys were supposed to direct, right? लिख तो लिया था, वो क्या हुआ? वो direct नहीं किया? कब देखने मिलेगा?
I don't know when we're going to do it.
But that's going to happen?
You know,
You never know.
When we started off, we were assistants. We met when we were assistant directors. And we thought we'll write a short story and co-direct it. What happened through that process was we understood we could write together, but we can never direct together. Ever. So that's where, that was the learning from that experience.
No, but 20 years later, that changed too, because we did co-direct an episode in Made in Heaven together.
Right. So the next time you guys do a movie together, यही चलाएंगे वो कि हमने कहा था. जी हाँ, फिर से सुनिए जोया का क्या कहना था, रीमा का क्या कहना था. Farhan, talking about your collaboration with Zoya, what is that one most special film that you guys have worked on, and it'll always be with you?
Yeah, honestly, these questions are very impossible to answer.
कोई
Yeah,
एक.
आपका favorite बच्चा कौन सा है? क्या कह सकता है इंसान? Honestly, it's tough to say. I can say that probably the most fun we had making a film was making Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara together. Because the kind of film that it was, I mean, you could have fun. So that was probably the most enjoyable experience, not just for me as an actor, I think for everyone on the film. It was, but every film, I mean, be it Luck by Chance, be it Dil Dhadakne Do, and anything in the future that she'll cast me in will always be very, very good and very enjoyable.
Talking about Luck by Chance, how was it then? You know, again, journey की बात हो रही है. It is only fair कि वो पहले दिन को याद करें हम कि जब वो डायरेक्ट कर रही थी आपको.
जी, मुझे मतलब बहुत clearly याद नहीं है कि what was the first day of shoot. मेरे ख्याल से, please correct me if I'm wrong.
Chiplun. The
Chiplun,
first
correct.
scene we shot was Farhan, Isha, the character Sharvani, and Dimple, the Nina character, having breakfast together.
Correct.
That was the first scene we ever shot. My first shot was a mid shot on Dimple Kapadia. So she's my first actress ever. Wow. Yeah.
Wow. Farhan, for you, you know, how was it like, of course, Zoya directing you? वो बताइए.
No, I mean, you know, the thing is that Zoya and me have worked closely, creatively since Dil Chahta Hai. She's been involved in Dil Chahta Hai, she was involved in Laksh and a lot of the other films that Excel has done. So it wasn't something that I was surprised that, oh my God, this girl, she said she can direct or she knows about filmmaking, you know what I mean? Aisa tha nahi. So it felt like a very natural, organic extension from what she was doing before into directing, into writing and then into directing. तो मैं बिल्कुल comfortable था set पे. मुझे पता था कि इसको वो जानती है कि वो क्या कर रही है, वो जानती है कि वो performance से, scene से उसे क्या चाहिए. तो I was just doing my part of playing the character.
Retrospective का जब ये idea आया था Zoya, तो क्या discussion हुआ था? How did it all, you know, stem? कहाँ से कहाँ इसकी शुरुआत हुई?
I mean, my office told me this, and I got really excited that this was happening, and it was coinciding with 9 years of DDD. And I mean, there's one aspect of you says, am I retrospective? Am I kind of done? But then there's another part of you that's like jumping with joy that your films are going to be on the big screen again. So it's very exciting, and I'm really grateful for this.
Ajay sir, what was the idea behind all this, and why Zoya Akhtar?
नहीं, आप इनका अगर आप body of work देखें, Excel, I mean, you're right, Ritesh is being missed here, right from Dil Chahta Hai, you know, and you know Zoya's films, Farhan's films, the body of work is just incredible. So it has to be done. Retrospective को ऐसे कोई नहीं कर सकते. It has to be of somebody who's done incredible work, and their body work is just amazing.
Right.
So I thought, in 15 years, Luck by Chance has been quite some time. So I think, even though she's got many, many more years and decades of doing incredible work, I still thought that it's something to be celebrated.
Right.
And so that's right. It was an easy decision.
It was indeed. You know, talking about the films that they've selected for this festival, अब वही फरहान भाई वाला बात हो जाएगी कि कैसे मैं अपना फेवरेट बच्चा चुनूं यहाँ पे. लेकिन what is that one movie that you are really excited to see on that big screen one more time?
I think the first one is always special. And there are two firsts here. One is Luck by Chance, the first film I directed. And the second one is Talash, which is the first film we wrote together. So I think our first collaboration, Farhan is an actor, was on one, and a writer was on one. So I think those are the two.
Right. Reema, for you, कौन सी एक movie रहेगी that you would love to watch again and
I'm
again?
more like in Farhan's zone, you know. How do you choose between
सारे
the
बच्चे
kids?
अच्छे.
Yeah, it's very hard.
Right.
I love. No, I love all of them. You know, I do. I love all of them.
Right. Right. Sanjay sir, what is that one thing जो अभी way forward क्या होगा लीडो के लिए जो हमें आगे देखने को मिलेगा और क्या होगा इस पार्टनरशिप में आगे?
यहाँ आपको सिर्फ अच्छी पिक्चरें मिलेंगी और हाउसफुल मिलेगा. टिकटें मिल गई तो बताना हमें.
ये कर दिया सर आपने, ये कर दिया आपने यहाँ पे बात. वी हैव दिस एमिनेंट जर्नलिस्ट हमारे साथ यहाँ पे. वो मुझे बस अभी बता रहे थे एक फिल्म जो कि फ्राइडे को रिलीज हुई थी, 2 दिन तक तो आराम से टिकट्स मिल गए. उसके बाद वर्ड ऑफ माउथ से वो इतनी आगे गई कि टिकट्स के लिए लाइनें लगाई थी सोहेल भाई ने, है ना?
तेजाब 28 शो पैक मारी थी
सर.
ऐसे तो लिस्ट है लंबी.
A lot of people remember.
जॉज.
Right. So that's all we have for you, ladies and gentlemen. I think.
Thank you.
वो फिल्म मुझे भी याद है, सबको याद है यहाँ पे. Thank you so much, Zoya, and congratulations on this. I remember watching my first movie in Mumbai in 2009 at a PVR. It was Luck by Chance. And I don't know कितने सारे ऐसे लोग हैं जिनको वो एक उड़ान मिली. You know, they've got that inspiration to do something in the industry. All thanks to you. Zoya, Akhtar, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, guys.
We'll have a quick photo op, and for that, I'd like to invite Ms. Neharika Bijli and Mr. Aryan Gupta, ladies and gentlemen. यार आइनॉक्स की बात हो तो बड़े स्क्रीन पे कुछ तो एक्सपीरियंस करना बनता है ना? इट हैज ऑलवेज बीन स्पेशल, इट विल बी स्पेशल. सो वी हैव अ सरप्राइज फॉर ऑल यू वंडरफुल पीपल. ऑल आईज ऑन द बिग स्क्रीन एज वी प्ले अ कपल ऑफ trailers for you, of course, just to give you the feel of this wonderful property. Requesting our guests to be kindly seated.